Hello, everybody. Anybody out there that may tune in, Chris Wood here. Welcome to my channel. I just wanted to jump on here for a few minutes. It's late. It's November 7th at 10:57 p.m. Well, later than what I thought it was. I just want to say to anybody, I hope you had a good day. And I hope you had a safe day. I hope you have a good night, and I hope you have a safe night. In the meantime, I want to say thank you. I want to say congratulations to Spencer Mills, Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, to ex-chief commander, or now OPP commissioner, Staff Sergeants Shannon Cork, or Staff Sergeants 2019 and 2021. Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, Shelley Hafner, Stacy, Mental Health and Addictions, What Daily Tea Company, now Kingston. Dr. Tatiana V, Stacy's girlfriend, file falsifier, medical blacklister, the one that assures the victims get medically blacklisted and the crimes are covered up and gotten away with here. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Waldron, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor, Triage Nurse Terry, Triage Nurse Tanya, Triage Nurse David, and Paladin Security Guard. Hells Angels, Ontario Chapter Leader, Pedophile, Serial Killer, Sex Offender, Stalker, Identity Thief, and Untouchable. Last known used name, William Bill Wooldridge, now bald, glasses, goatee, 149 Center Street North, Napanee, Ontario. He is a sex offender, human trafficker, he's untouchable, he's unarrestable. He is also guilty of murdering my mother with Blair Hardy, Bandito, MC, leader, drug trafficker, human trafficker, financial thief, and serial killer. Tyler Lake, human trafficker, drug trafficker, and now guilty of attempted murder. Jabin Elstein, drug trafficker, human trafficker, now guilty of attempted homicide. Three years of having remote neuromonitoring use on me and having 50 different people using it on me and broadcasting through me at different times, injuring my body, mutilating my insides, splitting my skull, deforming me, get me medically blacklisted to prevent help and to buy time. I am the end of my bloodline, and this is what happens in Napanee, Ontario when you speak of police crimes to try to save lives here. You become a victim and you will go through identity theft. You will have your parents murdered, and you too will be killed yourself. And they will get away with it. They have doctors here, they have a justice of the peace to make accusations against victims. They have their badges, their positions, they have other police to use that they can use to aid in their crimes. There is nothing legal about Napanee, Lennox, and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. You are terrorists. You are guilty of domestic terrorism because you are using police and military tech and you're using it for criminal purposes to human traffic, to spies, and invasive surveillance on victims. for sexual purposes and you're passing it around to a bunch of different perverts who are using it. Congratulations, Tyler Lake, you fucking little goof. You better stay in hiding, you piece of shit. You're probably right at your mother's or you're sucking off Ray Ray and your buddy there, Jabin Allstein, and same with you at Ray Ray's, you little piece of shit goof. And Mike, you homeless fuck. You're probably about 60, 65 years old and you are a piece of shit fentanyl head goof. Blair Hardy, you are nothing but a piece of shit, obsessed, homosexual, fucking little bastard goof. Yeah, I'm definitely having Tyler Lake broadcasting through me. He's the one that throws that goof word around all the time. Goof, goof, goof. Do you even know what the word goof means for real, little boy? It means pedophile. It means rat. And I sure the fucking know rat. And I sure the fucking know pedophile, you goof. Speak for yourself. And I say it like that because they can see me doing this. They know I'm doing this. They hear me doing this. And I'm going to say straight out, you're all guilty of attempted murder. You're guilty of murdering my mother. You're guilty of stalking. You're guilty of kidnapping. You're guilty of sex assaults. You're guilty of medical blacklisting. You're guilty of lies, cover ups, time buying, arrest refusals, false arrests to deflect crimes from doctors and police and their bosses, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jabin Allstein, and Ray Ray, and others here in Napanee who were drug fed, money paid, and untouchable. If anybody wants to get away with any kind of crimes here in Napanee, you just get hooked up with Blair Hardy, you get hooked up with the OPP named, and you get hooked up with Billy Wooldridge, Tyler Lake, Jabin Allstein, or Ray Ray, or any other ones named, and you will be able to commit any crime in Napanee, including sex assaults, pedophilia to homicides, financial thefts and frauds, insurance thefts and frauds. You will be able to get away with it. There's more fucking organized crime in this town, especially when the mayor goes around stating people on low income should be investigated for being um, drug addicts and criminals because of their monetary status. Lennox and Eddington, Ontario Provincial Police, the ones named, one way or another, I'm going to get the badge numbers I need, and one way or another, I'm going to file murder charges on you, kidnapping and sex assault and others. And I'm planning on doing the same to the hospital and doctors for the crimes that they've been negligently and criminally aiding in and co-committing with for OPP, and also helping cover up for Billy Wooldridge and Blair Hardy while fucking me over, injuring my brain, splitting my skull, medically blacklisted me. Time has been bought. Time has been bought because there's nothing left. And I am the end of my bloodline. And I want to say, if I share any DNA with any of the bastards involved, you are going to be more seriously fucked than what you may even realize. Whether you were cops, whether you were doctors, or whether you were Blair Hardy or Billy Wooldridge or Tyler Lake or Benalstein. Don't think because you go around hanging off cops' balls that you were untouchable, or that you were above everything and everyone here in Napanee. Do not think that, little boys. And Blair Hardy, once again, if you motherfucker, that's all I gotta say. And I want to meet you somewhere. You want to think that you're a tough guy? Let's meet somewhere. Let's see how tough you really are, little boy. You're 60, 65-year-old punk little bitch. And same with you, Billy Waldridge. You guys, what you want to murder me? Do it to my face, you cowards. Next time you want to get revenge, retaliation, OPP, and you want to get homicides, why don't you just do it yourselves, you fucking coward domestic terrorists? But I'm not on here to call names, and I'm not on here to curse and swear. I just want to say anyway, I hope everybody is having a good night. I hope everybody has a good night. This is how the police in Napanee, Lennox, and Annington human traffic, how they frame and how they murdered. They are also families murdered and missing. It is the police. Human trafficking victims, it is the police. It is Ontario provincial police doing it. They are more corrupt and involved with organized crime than any other police in Ontario because they can. They know because their victims are the poor, elderly, homeless, disabled, cannot afford legal help or any other help against them from their crimes that they are committing. And once they cast their lies, it is automatically believed, no matter what, because of the person's monetary status. No matter how much you can prove, you're automatically considered a liar with proof. Okay, I am going to get off here. I just want to say once again, any questions, throw a comment down below. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. Especially share for anybody who may see this. It needs to be got out. More people need to see this and know what has taken place. I am the victim of identity theft, and I am the victim of attempted murder for revenge retaliation for 3 years through Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. Their inmate, Hells Angels, and Bandito co-offending bosses, and the doctors that co-commit and cover up their crimes with criminal negligence intent here in Napanee. Human trafficking, human sex trade, slavery trafficking, identity thefts and frauds, financial thefts and frauds, kidnapping, sex assaults, and a whole lot more. So if you live in Napanee, be safe. And anybody that thinks identity thefts cannot happen, I am proof that it can, it did, and it is happening to me. And it is being done through police and military tech being passed around, used criminally on me by psychotic pieces of garbage. And one way or another, Billy Waldridge and all you fucks involved, I will see you in prison, whether too late or not. I will see you in prison. You're lucky, you little pieces of shit. Like I said, you suck off OPP cock. That is why you're untouchable as well. Between that and the fact you own them, and your banditos and Hells Angels being sex offenders, rats, pedophiles. I'm Chris Wood. Love all, hate none. Be safe. Watch yourselves, watch your children, and your parents. Be a neighbor, be a friend, help another if you can, and always do it with an agenda because it needs to be done. Make humans for humans once more. Love all, hate none. God is spirit, Father. I am living waters, tree, fire, body, blood, flesh, cross, crown, sun. I am heaven, 3, Prince, King, life tree. I am firmament above and below, living waters. I am firmament above. and below Sheol. I'm just screwing around. All right. Okay, everybody have a good night.